welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Leslie and I like to post lifestyle, budgeting, and motherhood type of videos here on my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing another paycheck breakdown. It's going to be the first paycheck of the month, and I'm going to first start off by flipping through to our monthly view for September. So we got paid on the 10th. And we need to cover all the bills from the 10th all the way through the 24th. So, and I'm sorry guys if you hear my kids in the background, they're playing downstairs. So yeah, I've already marked what I need to pay. And it looks like we need to pay the car insurance, mortgage, the truck, student loans. Amazon I'm not going to put in the budget because we did do a sinking fund for this one, so that's not going to come out of our paycheck budget this time. Then we have to cover the life insurance and the water and electrical bill. Also the solar panels. Now the car payment is on the 24th. We get paid on that day, so I'm not going to cover that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip through to our budget. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our date, September 10th. For income, we're going to start off with our wages. So for our first paycheck, we projected $1,300. And we were able to bring home $1,281. So just a little short on that one. The second one was supposed to be $1,500. And we also was a little short at $1,438. Okay. And then for other income, and if you guys are new joining me, other income includes anything that is not part of our primary jobs. So for example, my husband does Amazon Flex sometimes. I do massage therapy on the side. We also receive a little bit of income from family that stays with us, so it could be a number of those things. So for other income, we projected $665, but for the actual amount it ended up being $1,006. Okay, so let's do a little bit of math. So for this paycheck, the projected amount was $1,300 plus $1,500 plus $665. We projected $3,465. And then the actual amount is $1,281 plus $1,438 plus $1,006, and the actual amount was $3,725. Let's go ahead and move over to the expenses. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up just a little bit, and I'll be right back. Of my expenses and our projected amounts. So let's go ahead and go through each one. As always, our mortgage is pretty much right on the head, and I always budget for $1,180, so we're good there. Car insurance was $265, so we are good there. The medical insurance $200. Truck payment is $460. The student loans projected amount is $366. We are still in partial deferment, so we're still paying $134. Life insurance was $127. The electrical bill was not as bad, thank gosh. But it ended up being 216 and some change. So I'm just gonna put 217, and then the solar panels are going to be the same at 195. Projected amount, we thought we were going to be spending $3,008. Actual amount, $2,778. We are going to move right along to our cash envelopes. Let me go ahead and write down my categories. Okay, so for grocery, we always add 200. Childcare, we always do 100. So for this month, for gas, we're only gonna do 60 because I'm trying to kind of keep it tight. Our projected budget for the month of September is not quite where I want it to be. So I'm going to not be putting as much money in our envelopes and our sinking funds this paycheck. So for this month, I know this is like one of the lowest amounts you guys have ever seen me put in for gas, but we did have a little bit money left over in these envelopes, so I'm going to just try my best to make it stretch this month. So we're just going to do $60. And then for the miscellaneous envelope, same thing. I kind of cut a couple of bucks in all these other categories. So for this paycheck, we're only going to do 20 in each of the remaining categories. So 20 for miscellaneous, and 20 for both our spending envelopes, and $20 for family fun. Alright guys, we have a total of $440 that we're going to put in our cash envelopes. And y'all, I completely missed a step. I totally forgot to subtract our total expenses from our income so we can figure out what money we have left for our envelopes. So let's go back. We had a total income amount of $37.25, and then we ended up spending a total of $2,778 that we're going to use in our expenses category, and we are left with $947. I'm going to go ahead and put that in our little category right here. I'm going to go ahead and put that in our cash envelope category so we'll know what we have to work with. Okay, so out of that $947, we're going to be using $440 for our cash envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and take that from the $947. Now we are left with $507 for our sinking funds. So I'm going to go ahead and put that $507 right here. And then let's go ahead and write in our categories. Alright guys, so for our home maintenance category, we are going to only be adding $20 this time. And for our car, we're only going to be doing $15. Yeah, only $15. Like I said, money's a little tight. And then for pets, my dog is going to get $20 for his envelope. Terminex, we're only going to do $15. My daughter's karate envelope, we're still going to do $25 because I still am trying to get as much money as I can in this envelope, because she has some membership dues coming up soon, so I really need to try to put as much money as I can in this envelope. Back to school. Oh, I really didn't mean to write this one down because I'm not going to put anything in here just because right now we have about $200 or so in there, and I feel like that should be enough for right now. If I need to go back and start adding more in, I will, but I think we're okay. She just needs some clothes and, you know, a few items here and there. So I think $200 should be enough. Now for the birthdays and gifts, we are going to only be adding $15. And that's it, y'all, for this particular category. Not much at all. So the total for that is only $110 for our sinking funds. I'm going to write that here. Alright, so let's go ahead and take that $110 from the 507. And we're left with $397. Alright, so let's move over to our notes section. So this is the first paycheck of the month, and I don't like to put anything towards any extra debt or savings just because I don't know what the second part of the month is going to look like. So we're not going to do any of that. So what we can go ahead and do is do our summary and crunch all the numbers and see what we are working with. So for expenses, we said we were doing $2,778. And then our cash envelopes, $440. Sinking funds, $110. Starting income was $3,725 minus the cash envelopes, $2,778 minus $440 minus $110. All right, so $37.25 minus the $27.78 minus $440 and minus $110, and we are correct with our math at $397. And as always, I'm going to roll that over. And we'll utilize this money for the next paycheck. Alright guys, so to recap, we did bring home more than we projected at $37.25, which is always a great thing. And then our expenses did come under. We projected $3,008 and we're under at $2,278. We were able to put $440 to our everyday cash envelopes. And to our sinking funds, we were also able to contribute $110. With all that math and all those expenses added up, we are left with a total of $397, which we're going to roll over to the second paycheck of the month. So far so good, but I know the next paycheck is going to be a little tight, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and save that $397 because I think we're going to really need it. And also I forgot to mention before, this is the monthly spread for September. This is the new kit. I have two variations of our girls here. I have option A, which is these girls here, and then I have some fair skinned girls, which is option B. So if you guys are interested in this sticker kit, I will leave the link down below to my Etsy shop so you can check that out. And thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. My goal was to try to get to 1,000 subscribers this month. We are hanging in at like 960 or so. So hopefully we will make that mark this month, fingers crossed. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider hitting that button. Also hitting the notification bell so you will be notified every time I post new videos, which is weekly. All right, back to our paycheck breakdown to close out this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them down below. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.